What's up, everybody? How are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Helen Nganga, and today we are doing confession. And before that, please, if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that we can learn together and give our fellow women our advices or the advices that they need. So guys, I have 3 confessions here, and women are going through stuff. I don't know, it's because men do not talk, or is it because we are so much attached to kids or something? I don't know. But mostly women are the ones who come forth for confessions. Wamefanya, wametenda. But we are starting with a man who says that his best friend spent 4.5 million on a wedding. A year later, they separated and the woman went with another man. Is it worth it? Now he's asking, is it worth it spending 4.5 million? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth spending all that money on a wedding? As for me, I don't know. It's not worth it. It's not worth, because that's a wastage. Nowadays, marriage is a 50-50. It's like gambling. Yeah, it's like gambling. Unless you have invested so much in God, you have the fear of God in you. You know you are serious with what you are doing, both of you, not one partner, then you can invest. But why waste all that money on a wedding? If at all you are able to, you are financially able to finance that, and then you do not feel that that shake things, or that gap of that money, then you can spend it. But if at all you are a hustler or someone who has just elevated to a certain place, do not dare. 4 million, 4.5. Spend that money. If at all you have to spend that money, spend that money in charity, or in helping the needy, or in helping the old people. Together. But 4.5 million, then you separate. It's a lot of stress, and I'm sure that man is somewhere in ICU or in hospital, or maybe depressed, because 4.5 million, that's a lot. So our second confession is from a woman, and she says, I've been stuck in an abusive marriage for 13 years, where my husband doesn't support or help our kids. This is because he is busy supporting several kids which he has sired outside our wedlock. I take all the responsibilities in the house, and he does not want me to attacking divorce. He does not want to divorce me. And at the same time, he has put some men to look after me, so I cannot do anything. What do you do? So imagine you are in an abusive marriage, because that is abuse. This man is cheating, East West Central. He has several kids out there. Na wengine tunatoka njia moja. So this man has several kids. He is not taking care of his wedlock kids. He's taking care of those kids he has sired out there. And he does not want you to move. He does not want to divorce you. He does not want you to help yourself, because this woman is struggling to raise these kids alone, because the husband now, the husband has other responsibilities. And men, there's something that you need to know. That your wife hatawahi kupeleka mbio vile mpango wa kando atakupeleka mbio, if at all you do not support that baby that maybe you give birth to with that mpango. Side chicks watakupeleka mpaka they will make sure umefanya nini. Not all women will go after you to raise their kids, because if at all you do not want to raise your kids, we cannot force you. But this man now, he doesn't want to set this woman free. Amemwekea makarau East West Central. He is connected because definitely he had money. Hakuna mwanaume anaweza zaa ovyo ovyo kama hana pesa. Unazalisha nani nowadays? Wanawake, women are not giving birth just like that. Like frog, no. Ukiona mwanamke amezalia mwanaume, especially a married man, just know that man has money. This guy had money, and that's why he has had so many kids out there. And these women are after him because they know he has money, forgetting that they maybe pesa. So guys, how can you advise such a woman? How can you advise such a woman? Why? It's hard. It's hard because if at all someone, but if at all they're not following you when you're going to work or when you're going to the shop, or although they are monitoring every single move of that woman, they'll get tired. You just be patient, hang in there. Or maybe ignore that man and raise your kid as if he does not exist. That's the other way around. If at all you want to be safe, because nowadays being killed is like, so for you to be safe, ignore that man and raise your kid as if that man does not exist. That is my advice. That's what I would do if at all I'm in such a relationship where I cannot move, I cannot get the divorce, or I cannot get freedom. Are we together? Confession number 3. It's a woman, another woman who has been married for 15 years. Women, we waste so much time. By the way, women, we love homes, we love marriage. Women, we love marriages. I've realized most women have wasted so much time in a wrong relationship or in a wrong marriage because they do not want to be single, or maybe they are fighting to make their marriages work. And like this one, you see the previous one, she has wasted 13 years. 13 years with 4 kids. Another one here is 15 years with the same 4 kids. So this one said 15 years in a marriage with 4 kids. I got pregnant with the fifth baby, but the husband claims he cannot afford another baby. So I opted for an abortion. Okay. Abortion in marriage. After a while, I started bleeding. You know, after doing the abortion, she started bleeding, and not the normal bleeding. And after visiting the doctor, he confirmed that I got some infection. To an extent, I have been admitted to hospital for some weeks, treating the same infection. This infection came forth because she did an abortion. Then I don't know whether she used another family planning method. I don't know, either coil or something, I don't know. But she is in hospital. On the other hand, you know, they have 4 kids. On the other hand, my husband has left home and he is staying with his sister, leaving behind the kids on their own. Amen. The wife is admitted in the hospital because she aborted because the husband could not take care of them, would take care of the family. Now the husband, after the woman was admitted there, the man eloped and he is staying with the sister. The sister says that he does not go to work, nor bathe, nor wake up from the bed. The whole day, anaka kwa kitanda hivi. Anaka, he does not do anything. He's sick. Now the woman is asking, what should I do? What should I do? I'm in hospital. My babies are alone in the house. The husband has gone to stay with the sister. And he's not even sane. He's not normal because he's not going to work. He does not wake up. He does not take a bath. He does not eat. He does not... Hey! You know, my God have mercy on us. Now the kids are suffering on their own. The kids are suffering. Imagine, maybe the kids were, if at all you have been married for 15 years, definitely the older one is around 14, 13. The second, the third, and the fourth. The fourth one is the smallest. How do you guys? How are they surviving on their own? Even the aunt should go and take the kids from their home and stay with them. By the way, anafaa aende watoto, because now the kids are suffering because of their own mistake. You are not supposed, before you do anything, think about your kids. Now the man, I guess the man has fallen into depression because, but why are you falling into depression yet you are not sick? And she aborted. Maybe that feeling, I guess that feeling of killing that baby, that mental problem, and he triggered the mental problem, because an abortion is not something that you should take easily. Now, instead of the woman being tortured mentally, the husband is being tortured mentally, and the wife ni mgonjwa hapi akona infection. So the two are being punished. I don't know, they're not being punished, but as you can see, both are not okay. Just because they made a certain decision to not raise that kid. That one kid maybe a blessing for, by the way. Always the unwanted kid always brings joy to the family. Ebu angalia tu kile tutoto tulikuja tu accidentally poop, kale kakurepiwa, kale kanini, eventually those kids wanakuwa blessing. So do not abort. Yeah. So guys, we had 3 confessions. From my view, it's not worth spending 4.5 million on a wedding. Just a wedding, just to impress people, just to show off. It's not worth. Then you separate after 1 year, it's not worth it. Do a simple wedding, go to the Attorney General, get a certificate, and that is it. If at all you must legalize your marriage. Are we together? Another one is, if at all the husband does not want you to go, he is always putting guards on you. You cannot move, you cannot do anything, you cannot move. Live as if he doesn't exist. No one stays forever. And the moment you accept that this man will never change, and you should do whatever you want. If it were me, I would start loving myself. First thing first, I would start loving myself. Then from there, I'll concentrate on my kids. If at all he's not abusive, he's not, he just wants you to stay there, just to stay there. Kuna watu wanatakaga tu kae hapo waonekane tu wameoa. You do know there are some people who just, they want just a name. Wanataka tu jina waonekane wameoa, but in real sense they do not take responsibility of anything in that house. If at all it's not abusive, you just stay there, provide for your kids. They will grow, watoto watagrow, and they will protect you from that man. That is, if at all had a change. Another one, this one, the sick woman who is in hospital, she should tell the sister to the husband, to take the husband to hospital and to take the kids for the time being. Au ni watoto wao, they are their kids, by the way. You cannot be bedridden and take care of your bedridden in hospital and take care of your kids. Your kids are suffering, so you better tell your sister to run and take those kids with her before you two, because you two are sick. The husband is depressed, because depression is sickness, by the way. You are depressed, the husband is depressed, and you are in hospital. So that is it for today. Take good care of yourself. Try to ignore if at all your lover has changed so much. If at all he's not abusive, he's not torturing you, there are people who provoke your peace. There are people who provoke your peace. If at all amekupata umelala, they do not want to see you at peace, and they do not want to change. If at all he is not that type, stay and ignore that nigga. Let him party, let him give birth to those kids, let him do whatever he wants, as long as he's not affecting your mindset. So guys, that is it for today. Take good care of yourself, Nikubaya, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.